I'm back.
I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. When I wake up, I'm grabbing my phone.
Wow. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Anything But Credible. This is episode 3. Dukes here. I'm with the guys. Keith, Griff, what's up?
Yo, yo, yo.
How's it going, Dugan?
As we heard, the great new song on the streets by Misha, the Pokemon Go song.
Track's hot. That track is
If
hot.
you haven't heard this, you need to go YouTube. You're about 4 million views late. But god damn, is that good. And not only will you love it, but you're going to catch yourself singing that around the house for the next day. I promise. It's really weird. It was just so great. We had to open the show with it, I think. Anyway, guys, now we got that out of our system. Let's get back into this.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? How you doing? And how was the last week? What's up?
Yeah, I'm doing great, but I have something that's really irked me. Last weekend, I went to Six Flags, right? The entire amusement park is ran by teenagers, and it really scares me. Because, there's this kid, all right, just for example, we're going on the Boss, right? There's this kid that's just reciting off this piece of paper, like, it's purple, it's green, it's mean, this is the boss. And, he didn't even put that much enthusiasm into it. He's just staring at this piece of paper. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I could write anything on this piece of paper and he'd say it. It's green. It's purple. It smells like a gerbil. It's the boss. You know?
Why were they reading?
Because, they have those
What were they
little
reading?
sayings before
It's
you.
supposed to pump you up.
Yeah.
Oh.
But this kid was just like a robot. It was like Microsoft Sam or whatever. You guys remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he sounded like. It was ridiculous.
It was
but-
like his summertime job was about to be over, and he was done with it.
He don't care no more.
Sounded like.
Yeah, he does not care
Yeah, I
anymore.
don't think he ever cared. That was
Probably not.
that was the scary part, though. What if something happens on this roller coaster? I got this 16-year-old kid that's gonna call another 16-year-old kid, be like, "Hey, something's messing up here."
Yeah, well, that just happened with not the roller coaster, but
The
the
water
water
slide.
slide. Yeah,
Oh,
kid
yeah.
died, and
Was that
it-
Indiana?
yeah, right.
I think it was Kansas.
Am I just jumping?
Oh yeah, Kansas. That's right.
Yeah.
It had a crazy name, but
It was some kind of German name or something. Yeah.
But that goes to what you're saying though. I mean, if I put my kid on this giant water slide roller coaster, I don't want some dickhead teenager that hates everything that he's doing to be.
In charge of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess somebody call the cops.
That water slide though, the people who run that park are gonna be in a lot of trouble. Back when they first opened it and they tested it, I've seen videos of them testing it with the
Maybe I
rafts,
was wrong then.
and the rafts going flying
Well,
off the slide.
I think that's why they had to
Oh, really?
Yeah.
increase the hump on the other side, because you
Okay.
go down the big slide and then there's another little
Right, yeah.
hill that you go over to slow you down. And I think
That's where you
there
go
was
flying.
videos of them sending it out in sacks where it's supposed
Yeah.
to represent people and
And going flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were not it wasn't going good.
No,
it wasn't going
They
well.
were
No.
shooting these sacks off the slide.
Oh
so
god, that's terrifying.
yeah, it
Yeah.
really is.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot
So-
of money in the engineering that went into it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of money in paying out a settlement too.
Yeah. I think it was a politician's kid too.
Oh,
It was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you're saying though is, as you were strapping into the boss, you were pretty nervous, probably.
Yeah, yeah. I'm super nervous because it's gonna fail eventually. It's a ride, and I don't want to be the one that it fails on,
well,
because
shouldn't
some 16-year-old kid didn't want to do his job that day.
You make it sound like the demise of all roller coasters end in
Well,
blood and
No,
death.
You know, hey, you know that
you
feeling.
Can break down on a track and just
Right.
sit there.
Okay.
I understand that, but
Which does suck in its own right.
yeah,
But-
I don't want to sit there because some punk kid didn't check for something. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We get that feeling every time you get on the Screaming Eagle. That you get that feeling. They're like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna fucking break.
This
I
thing's
just know
been
it's gonna break.
going for 40 years. It's
Yeah.
Why
it's
am I
a
getting on
wooden
this?
roller
Yeah.
coaster.
Yeah. What was it, the Ninja?
Oh,
That
they got
thing.
the virtual reality thing now.
Do they?
On the
Whoa.
Ninja? Yeah,
Whoa.
they didn't offer it at the time, but I was pretty fired up when Joe told me about it. You like strap in and then like you get these goggles on, and then like I guess you're like shooting bad guys or something while you're going on the roller coaster.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It does sound awesome.
Yeah.
It's just because I was thinking of that one because it's an old wooden coaster, but it has loops and stuff.
Yeah,
in
that
it,
one
so
goes upside down.
That,
Oh, no,
that
the
always
Ninja's
worried me.
metal.
No,
Oh yeah, I think it is metal.
is it?
Yeah, Ninja's metal.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, it's just super like.
It's
rigid.
super
It's
old.
oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're
I
moving.
can remember like jacking my head on the side.
Oh yeah, if you don't stiffen the neck,
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
you're gonna get hurt.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
I can honestly, now that you bring Six Flags up, I honestly cannot remember the last time I've been. I mean, it probably has been at least 10 years.
Man,
at least
I
10.
recommend it, man. It is a blast. It really is.
Did you hit
Like
How
what
are
is
the
it? The
lines?
ball? Would you Mr. Freeze? I heard they changed the Mr. Freeze though.
To what?
I heard it doesn't start out backwards anymore. Or
Oh,
something.
no, it
It
does.
does. Okay,
Yeah.
then that was just wrong.
Yeah, we wrote it. That's the only way we wrote it. Actually, last time was backwards.
maybe there's
yeah.
something like now they switch it up or
I
something.
don't.
know.
I didn't think it started backwards. I thought it started forward and then you come back backwards.
Well, they used to like they switch it up. You start forward or backwards.
Oh,
That's-
really?
That's
Yeah.
what. Okay, so that's what I was.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I for sure started
Yeah.
backwards the last time. I do remember that the last time I went.
But yeah, Mr. Freeze is hands down my favorite
Oh,
roller
by
coaster
far,
ever, dude.
By far. Batman's
Like-
pretty good too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I love the
yeah.
Batman. Yeah.
Did you guys hit the classics like log flume?
Oh, we did. We did hit the log flume once.
No,
The
you
log
didn't.
flume's great,
Once. And then I was really hesitant, really leery about going on it because like I had my phone, I had everything in my pockets,
man. Right.
and
yeah.
then like so we're in line and I asked the worker, I'm like, where am I gonna get the least wet? She's like, up front. And I was like, okay. So I'm sitting there like I'm like leaning over the log flume trying not to get wet, and like yeah, it was.
Or like Tom's Twister, isn't that the other one?
No, that's not there anymore.
Oh.
I never did that one.
Yeah, I never did it either.
Oh, that was cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, we hit the classic mine train once,
course, of
and then I was
course.
like, yeah,
Mine train.
I remember the drop being way bigger.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Never again.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
I just remember
that
the last time I
coaster.
went to Six Flags, I was like a little kid, and I just like spent $100 on that stupid like shooting I won like 10 basketballs because I was shooting like those free throws. They're like $8 a shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
For like a 25-cent basketball,
Right.
like the cheapest basketballs in the world, and that's all I remember. I didn't even do that many rides. I was just literally shooting basketballs all day. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
You say-
For me,
Insults?
bad decision.
I'm a big roller coaster guy. I love them.
They're fun.
Yeah.
that was-
I did the American Thunder one, that new wooden coaster they got.
Oh, really? See, I'm not
Yeah,
up to
see,
date.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
yet.
see, I got a season pass for the first time in like 10 years this
Dang,
year.
son.
Whoa.
How much are those running these days?
$60.
Whoa! And how many times?
I
did
feel
you
like that's
go?
what it was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
though, like, honestly.
I've went one time.
Oh,
yeah, I've
damn.
kind of wasted it.
But dude, it costs like $40 to. How much does it cost for a day's ticket?
Well,
Not
we
cheap.
Well, if you bring a Coke can,
it's
you get
it's
$5
around
off.
$60, but they always have offers like O'Reilly Auto Parts. You get 50% off a ticket.
Right, right.
So
damn.
yeah,
I guess $30 isn't that bad to get in for
For-
one day, a whole day.
yeah.
It's not so bad.
Especially, but then you don't get into the water park though, right? That's a whole different thing.
No, you do. I
No,
think
you do.
Oh,
Hurricane
okay, so
Harbor's
One
free.
ticket gets you both.
that would be worth. I mean, I don't know.
But then you're gonna spend
Oh,
stupid money on
God.
food out there, on everything you want to drink out there. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
see, with my season pass, I got got my refillable cup. So
got the
I was
VIP treatment.
I was well hydrated.
Do you guys, do you
Very
guys
well
get free?
hydrated.
Do you get free turkey legs though?
Oh man, you know those always look so good, but then like
They
you
smell.
you get it, and then you're like,
Oh, it's a terrible decision.
Why am I walking around with this turkey leg
It's
all
the
day?
smell. The smell of them is like intoxicating.
And then
you
but
gotta-
then they don't taste as good as they smell.
Well,
Yeah,
then you got to
that
worry.
is
You got to
very
worry
true.
about going on the boss afterwards. You just downed a whole pound turkey leg,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, oh man, this is gonna be bad.
That was also probably cooked by a 16-year-old high school student.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
that should probably worry you a little bit.
How long
also.
that's been on the grill for? Like, I don't know. I put it on like a minute ago. I'm like,
Also-
all right, this guy wants to buy one.
Yeah.
Serve him.
How hot is that? Has it reached the temperature where it kills all the germs?
Yeah, they don't know that.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
know.
No.
Yeah.
They're like, what?
I would think so,
They're like, what?
but
I followed the
worried
directions on the package.
It says you just put it on the stick and it rotates and then it's fine.
And then I sell it when someone wants it.
What about you,
Yeah.
Griff? What's up with you?
Last week, man, honestly, nothing too eventful. Work.
You got
and,
anything to get off your chest?
Not really. I got some conspiracies to talk about here in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
but,
Okay.
We'll get to that. I got nothing, honestly. I'm sorry. I'm a boring ass person.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take over for you on this one. I got something to get off my chest.
All right.
This is an everyday thing, but God, I wouldn't say that I have necessarily road rage, but I think you could definitely say it's like a certain level of that. But it's specific things. You know, if you're driving like a dickhead, then you're driving like a dickhead. I get it. But there's certain things like, okay, just thinking about it gets me fired up. The left-hand turning lane, okay? When you're in a turn lane to turn left at a stoplight, the only thing that you should be doing is looking at that light for when it turns green, okay? The reason is because we all know that we're not getting the same time as the main green light, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
So if I'm 5 cars behind you, I expect for you to be on your job and go. The problem is that no one gives a shit about the people behind them.
No.
As long as they make it through that turn, that intersection, it's all good. And I get that to a certain point, but you also, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I constantly look in my mirrors just to see what's going on. I don't know, it's just like a natural thing. I don't even think it's a I do it unconscious or subconsciously.
I mean, I think we all do that.
Yeah.
So doing that, if you notice when there's a big, like, oh shit, there's a big line behind me. And my natural thing is, I better get on. So like, what I do naturally at a stoplight is I actually will, if I'm turning left, I'll have a pretty good angle at the intersection lights. So I see, okay, it's turning yellow. It's about to be red. I'm going to get this green. We're good. I feel like nobody does that. I mean, I'm stopped at a stoplight this past weekend, trying to turn left. I'm 5 cars behind. That's literally nothing.
You should be able to make that light.
3 cars got through the fucking green arrow light. 3 cars.
All the time.
Now, I don't know if it's just me and me being psychotic, but I'm just like, literally, that means when you're turning, you're just
Lackadaisical bullshit.
like it's a nice Saturday day drive. Like, my God, it's a beautiful. Like, no, just you know what I'm saying? Like, it drives me nuts if you're turning left, and that actually goes for not necessarily lights either. Just like if you're turning left onto a side street, like, yeah, the car seems like it's kind of close. It might be like driving 30 miles, but just turn, just make the turn. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
God. Nothing drives me crazier than that. I don't know. Does that make me insane? Am I
No, not at all, man. Like,
I just feel like if you're on the road, you should have you shouldn't be 100% devoted to everyone behind you and shit. But I think it should be like at least a 50%.
Well, it should be 100% aware of the situation and your surroundings. Like you're driving a vehicle. Like,
Yeah, well, I guess
In an ideal world, but we're not.
Yeah,
you're never
but
gonna do that.
driving a vehicle, it's a privilege, not a right. You know,
I agree.
like
it's just the whole thing of like caring that these people need to make it through this light. Also, no one cares.
Yeah.
They're just like, I
Yeah.
got through.
It's,
You know.
it's generally being inconsiderate of other people.
yeah.
God,
Well, I just think some people are oblivious sometimes to like what is going on around them while driving.
You know, your phones, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't help.
And I know it sounds like a diva, like I'm bitching about like waiting for 4 more minutes. But I don't know. It's just like the whole thought behind it. Like it makes me so mad. I don't know why.
Some of the arrows, I mean, they need to make longer too. Let's
Yeah.
tackle that shit. I can tell you, Telegraph and Porter Road. If like 2 cars get up through that arrow, that's like lucky.
Well, I really
It's
enjoyed
absolutely
See,
insane.
I just man.
like what Sunset Hills and Crestwood do. They got the blinking yellow.
Oh yeah.
So
That-
I love the blinking yellow because
That-
it just
yeah.
makes sense.
Yes,
like
it
if there's no cars coming head on, I should be able to make this left right now.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And that totally helps out what I'm bitching about is
Yeah.
those assholes that don't
Oh,
care.
yeah.
And they can go whenever they you know, they don't have to be in charge of the line behind
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
It relieves the chance for traffic. That's why I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Or it relieves the necessity for like
Yeah.
there will still be a chance for it, but it's not
Yeah.
always going to be there. Yeah.
Yeah. So just had
It'll
to get
be
that
okay,
had to
dudes.
get that one off my chest. Anything else to get off your guys' chest before we move on, Keith? You got anything?
No, not necessarily. Yeah.
Well,
Nothing really pissed me off this week, so.
I don't know if you guys hear something? Let's hear.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my God, what?
The lizard people are
Oh
coming.
my God, what's happening?
They are, Keith. They're coming.
Yeah, that's right. Theory of the week.
All
little
right.
Little X Files
So-
to lead us in. What's going on?
This one's got a little bit of everything for you guys.
Oh,
I'm
I
so
am
excited.
ready.
I've been
So,
waiting all week. for
Drop
this.
it on me.
You guys are finally going to find out why both Gulf Wars happened. Saddam Hussein is up to some sketchy shit.
Was he
So-
a lizard person?
Possibly.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I knew
it's definitely
that.
possible. And he definitely was trying to contact the lizard people.
Oh,
There's no doubt
okay.
in this.
Oh, boy.
So,
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Saddam Hussein had a Stargate.
Oh, yeah.
Define Stargate
I love Stargate.
for all of our listeners.
Okay, so I think the general idea of the Stargate is it's basically a portal that can cut straight through time and space. So it can take you to a different
Okay.
part of the universe.
Do you get to choose?
It's like bending a piece of paper and going straight through.
Yeah.
oh god,
Nice.
But
aliens.
it's aliens, man. So I don't know if you guys are aware of the Anunnaki. Now this ties in with the lizard people.
No, I don't know about that.
So the
yeah.
this is an ancient aliens thing, big time. This is their favorite. It's the Sumerians who lived basically in modern day Iraq. They were in contact, and actually I believe slaves, and perhaps created by the Anunnaki, who are a lizard people, of course. So this is, I believe, actually where the lizard conspiracies get their start, is with the Anunnaki.
Whoa.
Okay.
We're going back to the original
Yep,
here.
I'm telling you, they all connect, man. It's all connected. But so the Anunnaki came to Earth via a Stargate that they have on Planet X, Narubi. If you've ever heard about this, it's supposed to be some giant planet that is, I think, like just beyond Uranus.
Griff.
Third grader here. I'm sorry, but.
Wait, was that actually like a real thing, or did you just add that
No,
in?
No, I'm
there's-
pretty sure that's out. 'Cause that's actually where they say it is.
okay.
There's a planet
It's
in our
it's,
solar system that
it's super big too. It's the Planet X,
Planet
Narubi.
X. I've heard X.
Yeah, so they have it has a strange orbit. It doesn't orbit in the same shape as an elliptical
okay.
orbit that things orbit in, and it comes closer to the Earth every couple thousand years. Yada yada yada. Anyway, there's a Stargate that goes from Narubi to apparently the bottom of Saddam Hussein's palace in Baghdad, and that's what they built that palace there
Deep.
on purpose, so they could secretly unearth this Stargate.
It makes sense though.
So that Saddam could get in contact with these Anunnakis.
okay.
Now, the United States got whiff of this. Actually, supposedly the Nazis, this could have been the reason for World War II also. But we're just going to go with the Gulf Wars for today.
Okay, cool.
So,
I didn't know Hitler went that deep into the Middle East.
oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, did he? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so George Bush Sr.
yeah.
got he got wind of this, that
Damn, Saddam
Saddam-
got a Stargate over there.
Saddam's getting close to
Well,
the
I mean,
Stargate, to
he's-
unearthing it.
Skull and Bones Society too. So,
Right.
I
So
mean,
he knows.
Yeah, he
He's-
knows.
yeah.
He's well
He might
educated
actually
on it.
be one of the Anunnaki.
That's
and
true.
he doesn't want this portal. Can't have that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the Bushes are lizards.
I was gonna
as
say
we
you
know.
last
yeah.
that first episode you said it was a lizard people, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Isn't everybody like in the Skull and Bones Society? Like who else was
That
that?
they
John
are-
Kerry.
They are
and,
either
like,
lizard people or they are the pawns of lizard people.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, keep going, Griff.
So George W. Bush went in there. He got close to Saddam. He said, "Saddam, you stop digging up the Stargate right now." And Saddam said, "Okay, I'll stop."
Yeah.
And then we know how that went. He stopped for a little bit. Then about 10 years later, he said,
Went back to the damn Stargate.
"I'm gonna get at this Stargate." And so George Bush Jr. said, "No, you're not." And that's how the war happened. The Green Zone, the Green Zone, as you've probably heard of, was created just to protect the Stargate.
What is Green
The Green
Zone?
Zone was where like the big occupying political leaders of our occupation of Iraq lived. It was
Oh,
a very
okay.
safe zone in the middle. It was where Saddam's palace had been and all that. But that was created not to protect politicians.
for the
It was for the Stargate.
Stargate. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so I don't know, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. Are there any other Stargates in the world?
I'm
or is-
only aware of this one,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's probably more.
I
So,
wouldn't doubt it.
do you think the Stargate was something that they like? You said it was the palace and stuff was built for this. Is it like was it also it was like already there? Like
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the one Stargate that
It
was.
has been there since 3000 BC.
Okay.
Since the Sumerian culture.
Okay,
Wh-
discovered
which is,
it.
Yeah, or
Okay.
they were. I don't know. This is pretty difficult. The Sumerians culture probably sprung up around that Stargate because they were being enslaved by the Anunnaki to buy gold or to get gold.
Oh, okay. So
Hence
they
the
need-
human obsession with gold.
It always comes back to gold, man.
It does.
I want the gold.
Give me the
Show
gold.
me
Give
the
me the
gold.
gold. That's what that leprechaun was doing there too.
Everybody needs the gold.
I mean, I believe in the leprechaun too, man.
So what's the official name? Is this is like the Stargate theory, or is there a name?
I believe it's the Saddam Stargate theory.
Wow.
But like, how do you
Love
like walk into a Stargate? Is it just like a door frame set up in the middle of a room?
I think
and,
it's it'd be like a big ring basically.
Yeah,
you
have you
know?
ever seen the TV show
okay.
or a movie?
no.
Oh man! Shout out to the movie was great with Kurt Russell. It was awesome,
I'll have
old
to
school
check this
throwback.
out.
Yeah, check that out. And then Sci-Fi did a spin-off series, actually multiple ones. My dad was huge into it, and they're actually pretty decent. But yeah, at least in the show and the movie, it's like a giant circular thing that like
right
produces like a gel-like substance that you just walk through.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Then
Yes.
yeah.
But like in the Stargate, each place they go to
has
has a
Stargate.
Stargate to get back.
Okay.
So
So yeah.
So
as
it's
far
like
as,
Portal.
yeah.
yes, it's
Okay.
portal, basically.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, this is a one-way door that takes you to Planet X, and that's
Planet X.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. That's
So now
That's-
we finally know what Saddam was really up to.
yeah. It wasn't weapons of mass destruction.
No,
it
sir.
was
It was Stargate.
it was Stargates.
He may have had a Jurassic Park also. But
Really?
That's for another day.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
I'd
for
love to do that.
another
Oh,
day.
man. Dude, if there's a real Jurassic
Saddam
Park,
was a sneaky bastard, man.
I would give my left hand to go to an actual Jurassic Park.
God no. I've seen the films.
I mean, I do nothing with my left hand anyway. It's kind of useless. So
You're gonna lose more than your left arm to go there, though. You're gonna get your head bitten off by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Not if Chris Pratt's working there.
yeah,
Very good.
exactly, bro.
Lots of people still got killed in that film.
That's true.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
I know.
that's fine. As
I
long
know-
as you're
I know
not that
all-
person.
I know all the hiding spots, bro.
You just stand still. Like,
Yeah.
You know the tricks.
Yeah, come on now. You just stand still, or you run under a jeep,
Or-
and drench yourself in gasoline so they can't smell you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That works.
yeah.
It does.
Chris Pratt did it.
Science.
Yeah, just don't be that guy that gets caught on the toilet, man. Don't be that guy.
No, I don't want to be Newman either. No,
Yeah.
that was him. Yeah, the dude sold the DNA samples in the Barbasol can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what? A
No, that was the
dick.
guy that got. But he
Newman
fat
got killed
dude?
by that lizard.
Yeah, he got the.
Oh, yeah,
he was
he
out
got-
in the jeep.
He got
Yeah.
squirted on.
That
it.
little
Yeah,
lizard spit
yeah.
some shit in his face.
It was like the lawyer or somebody was the one that was shitting.
It was the lawyer.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know why he decided like that was, dude. That's not the time, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I'd
You can hold it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah. So that's great. We did the whole conspiracy theory thing. We're gonna keep doing that. I like that. But let's move on. Let's get into some stories you guys found. I'm gonna start it off with I got a decent amount, so they're not very lengthy. They're pretty quick to the thing, to the point, I guess you could say. This first story right here, you guys probably heard about it. It's kind of been blowing up actually as of recent, throughout multiple sources. But I found this a while ago, so I don't know. I might have been the first ever, but actually not. But so I think they're in New Mexico. The son was given up for adoption as a baby, and then I guess when he turned 18 or whatever, met up with his real mom, and they fell in love
Oh.
and are currently dating. And the community that they're in is throwing a fits because of incest and stuff.
They should.
As
And
they
so
should.
I'm pretty sure they're in the process of being taken to court for legal.
They need
in
to
order.
be. They
in
need
order-
to be taken out back and beaten. What are you thinking? That is your biological mother. I don't care if you don't know her.
There is no.
There's no right in that.
This can't be like justified away. No.
Here you go.
You're
Monica Mares of Clovis, New Mexico, was just 16 years old when she gave birth to her son and gave him up for adoption. 1 year ago, Mares, 36, reunited with her son, who is 19, Caleb, through Facebook. The two connected and developed strong feelings for each other, and the relationship turned sexual.
Ew.
That is
You're
fucked.
banging your mom, dude.
The mother and son lived together as lovers for some time now until their neighbor, who was angry over the incestuous relationship, exposed them. The mother and son were arrested on charges of incest, and she was ordered to stay away from all of her children. She has other children that she didn't give away.
I think that's fair.
They're facing
Yeah.
18 months in prison for the incest. And what'd she say? This is her direct quote. Quote, "I don't want to lose him. My kids love him. Nothing can come between us. Not courts,
Oh God, he's like,
not jail, nothing." So he's like her
He's-
son,
you
but
say-
he's taking the dad role over
Oh,
the father.
God.
Your kids love him. He is one of your
kids. Yeah.
I guess he's above that now. So
No, I think he's below that.
his
So
actual
what do
brothers
you-
and sisters
what do you call
are gonna
them?
exactly. They're gonna think that their brother is their dad.
Oh,
You absolutely have to get those kids out of that house
yeah.
because
Hey, what
they're gonna grow up with.
this is happening in modern society.
She actually did an interview on this thing, on this article, and she was saying started crying I've never felt love like this is like it seemed like she was actually in love, and that was made it even more terrifying. Actually,
This sounds like a terrible porno plot.
So like horrible incest.
like,
Right.
doesn't it?
Horrible incest in that type of stuff happens. You hear about it. People
Yeah.
very rarely try to justify it and like this is an okay thing. Like it's certain
Yeah.
it's
things.
one of those things
Not-
where
you
you
hear
it
about
and then-
Mormon cults and that type of
Yeah,
stuff doing it,
yeah.
but
Well, I think the natural thing is you think about it, you hear about it, and you're like, no, that doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Not like outside of the Mormon thing and stuff like but
Yeah,
it
these-
does, and it's
That's
super weird.
super
It's-
screwed up.
Really weird. Really,
Yeah.
really
yeah,
weird.
so that's my. I came across that. I was like, shit.
Yeah, that's messed up.
What you got, Keith? You got anything?
Yeah, I got something, man. So I got this 25-year-old man from Oregon survived being recycled. He fell asleep in a recycling bin
Oh,
and was compacted several times before workers realized they had picked up a person. So
damn.
he was in the back of a garbage truck, and after a couple hauls, I think they compact it.
What does that exactly mean? He got compacted multiple times. What does that mean?
So, like, I'm guessing after you pick up a trash can, after the truck picks up the trash can, dumps it, and then a compactor comes in just to, like, compact it.
Yeah, like inside the
squish
truck.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he survived
kinda scary.
several of those.
Several of those.
Yeah.
Was he screaming? I wonder if he was like sleeping during that
He,
time.
he was asleep until they picked up the dumpster.
Jesus.
And the only way they found out he was back there, he was throwing cardboard out of the back of the truck. So they pulled over to see what the hell was going on.
Oh.
And they found a 23-year-old man.
Oh, 23. He's young. So was
Yeah.
he drunk or something? Does it say?
No, they
Yeah,
just
it would have been just like I could see Griff passing out in the back of a dumpster and just getting like.
no. He was inside the dumpster, passed out.
Oh, that's what I mean. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
It is one of my greatest fears, Dugan.
I could see like
waking up in a dumpster.
I could see.
Being recycled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Griff's like, oh, I've been in the dumpster, dude. I could
Yeah,
see us
that's-
going out like a Saturday night and Griff just, where'd Griff end up? I was like, oh, man, I think he's in a dumpster. I could see that.
Things along those lines have happened in my life.
Timmy the Grouch. Oh, so yeah, he actually survived and escaped with just a fractured leg.
I was gonna say he's lucky that the compacting like didn't really actually
Like
mess him.
squish him?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm
I mean
thinking.
I don't know how hardcore that shit compacts, but I'm guessing if they're just expecting to be trashed, that it probably does compact it all the way, like a lot at least.
Yeah. You would think it would have to.
Damn, I guess. Hey,
I don't know.
lesson to everyone out there: if you're gonna pass out, just I guess make sure it's not trash day the next day.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Look at the schedule before you decide to sleep in that dumpster.
So-
yeah, go
What-
check out the street sign that's right on the street right there,
Yeah.
and or whatever, and see.
just make sure you know what day trash pickup is.
You're right. That's hilarious.
Is it weird that I have two trash
I was just thinking that
Related stories.
Last week we were doing dumpster diving, and
Yeah, that's
today
true.
we're
Yeah, and
Maybe I have a trash fetish.
we got themes. We got some serious themes going
Yeah.
because Keith always brings in the trash stories, and then he also has somehow passed the Pokemon stories on to me. Now I naturally just find Pokemon stories. I'm not sure how.
They're
So
great.
This is the running theme right now with the ABC pod.
I
right?
keep bringing up lizard people.
Yeah.
Always got the lizard people. God. What do you got, Griff?
I mean, we can go through some general Florida stories if we'd like to.
Oh, I would love to.
We have a Florida man who attacked flamingos at Busch Gardens in front of park goers.
Wait, are you saying? Are you calling out Florida story of the week right now?
No, just kind of going through
okay.
some Florida bullshit. Florida man is supreme. I mean, we can go ahead and do the Florida story if you'd like
Let's
to.
do it.
Florida story of the week. Hit us with a Griff.
All right. Well, I mean, we have a few. We have
All right,
options.
because I actually got one too. So
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you want to do yours first.
No, mine is like a. It's not a specific incident. It's a general thing. But we can start off with it. I don't know.
I mean, I'm really just like going through Florida stories right now, and there's just lots of them.
Hit us with a couple.
Okay.
Headlines.
Well, like I said, Florida man was beat up a flamingo at Busch Gardens in front of park goers. Florida man ditches son in police chase because he couldn't keep up. That's a nice one. Let's see what else we
Gotta do
got
what you gotta
here.
do.
Let's
It's
see.
kill or be killed out here.
That's right. That's right.
Florida man arrested for forcing daughter to wear a homemade back brace. That's worrisome.
I don't even know if I want to read
I
that
don't
one.
know if I do
Just gonna
either.
strap her back to a 2x4.
Florida man twerks to get judge's attention. The picture here is pretty amazing, actually.
Well, it's one way to do it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
It's one way to definitely get the max sentence too.
Yeah, check this one out that I came across. This is a Florida. The brain-eating, I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Amoeba?
What is it?
Amoeba?
What is amoeba? That's like a disease, right?
It is a like single-celled organism that they can be pretty wicked.
Basically, statewide, they're finding this brain-eating disease parasite thing that's like all in river water stuff.
It's not in ocean water, it's the
They
rivers.
said it was contracted by a swimmer who bathed in unsanitary water at a private residence in Broward County, which is in Florida. The scientific name is Naegleria fowleri. It can cause a rare and devastating infection of the brain, according to the CDC. The confirmation of this case in Florida comes days after. So 11-year-old Hannah Collins actually killed her, which is really sad. And she got it after swimming in a river in South Carolina. So they found it in Florida. I think it maybe where this case came from South Carolina. So it's in multiple places, which is even scarier. They won't release the name of the person in Florida who has it. But it's found in fresh water. It enters the body through the nasal passage, causes a rare and extremely deadly infection in the brain. So it goes straight to your brain and just starts eating shit. 133 people known to have this infected brain-eating disease in the U.S. from 1962 to 2014, only 3 people survived this thing.
Oh, wow.
And now they're finding it in Florida all over the place. And the article I read is ABC. They went around to the ocean, river, lakes, all different bodies of water, and they're not necessarily finding this thing, but the article was saying like how dirty Florida's water is everywhere. Like all of their water everywhere is just gross and has like some form of bacteria and has had it for a long time. And I was just like, yep, that's Florida.
Could that explain why Florida is so out there?
Could be.
It could.
Like
Everybody could just have
brain
like
eating.
Brain
a
eating
partial
amoebas?
brain going
Yeah.
on.
They have like crazy like a brain eating. It's like an alien, man.
Like,
Just
it just attacks their frontal lobe.
Yeah.
So like,
So it's just slowly getting dumber and dumber.
yeah.
Wait, so you said it was ocean water too, right?
well, that's what they were doing this.
Yeah,
test.
that the ocean water is
That's gross
disgusting.
as shit.
Yeah. that's great because I don't know about you, but I mean I think Destin for people in St. Louis is one of the number one
For sure.
vacation
Yeah.
spots, and
For sure.
almost every time I've ever been on vacation in my life was to Destin. So it's good to know I was swimming in shit.
Same
basically.
here. Yeah, same here. And it just goes to show, like, you know, it looks so nice, and it's like the ocean, it's
Oh, it's
cool, but oh
beautiful.
god, it's just full of shit, like literally, and brain eating monsters. I don't know. What about you, Keith?
Yeah, I got the Pokemon story.
Oh,
I mean,
funny thing, I got a Pokemon story myself.
yeah, man.
It's actually not much of a story. It's kind of just a headline.
We playing the song.
Huh?
We playing the song.
You want to play a clip of the jam?
Yeah, dude.
All right. We'll let Misha. I think that's how you pronounce this guy's name. We'll let Misha hit us with the
Yeah.
intro to this. We'll just pick up right where we left off.
I wanna catch 'em all. I wanna play Pokemon all day, all day.
Here we go. Bring it to the hook.
I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go.
What?
I play Pokemon Go every day.
I
play
Pokemon Go.
Banger.
That was.
That's a
God.
chart topper.
I'm gonna
no
be singing
doubt.
it
That's gonna
in the
be
next
on
couple
Billboard
days.
Top 100 by the end of the week. It will. So my Pokemon story of the week is a Japanese Olympian racks up $5,000 in data charges while
Whoa.
at Rio de Janeiro.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce his name because I will just butcher it. I have no idea how their language is. Yeah. So, Japanese man, a gymnast from Japan's Olympic team, racked up $5,000 in roaming charges just to play Pokemon Go.
Oh god.
He has actually worked it out now with his provider, and he's paying, I think it was 3,000 yen, which is like, I think they said equivalent of like $300.
Oh wow. He got a big.
Yeah.
He got a
But-
big adjustment.
Yeah. So,
Did they
and
say-
I think he's paying this like weekly now.
It's like a community
$300.
service thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a weekly.
Yeah.
Oh, like a layaway thing or something.
Well, I think
Or a
it's
payment?
Like no, this is for like him being able to use whatever cell towers in Brazil for cheaper, so he's not roaming. You know,
So
'Cause
you can keep playing the Pokemon.
yeah, he's not giving up Pokemon Go.
Could he
He
just,
hasn't caught them all yet.
Yeah, exactly.
can't somebody just tell this guy to get the unlimited roaming data? Don't they have something like that? It's like unlimited or not?
I don't know if they have a plan that's a global plan.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
I guess not.
Yeah.
That's dumb. But Jesus, $5,000.
Yeah, $5,000.
That's almost as much as I paid for my car.
Yeah, just to play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, for
And even
a couple weeks. Or,
Yeah.
like, however long
See-
he's been down there.
Like I can.
that's true. Has it been less than a month? It's probably only been a month, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
You
Yeah.
racked up $5,000. Holy
racked up $5,000
Real quick. Real quick.
God, that's more than I eat. Like that's
Yeah,
way more than I make a month. You
like
know,
who pays that?
That's insane.
Like
Well,
I don't know how much a gymnast from Japan makes, but
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine on that.
don't
one.
imagine very much.
I don't see him pulling $5,000 a month.
Yeah, I don't see him pulling. Yeah, no, there's no way.
Well, I came across a story with just adding on to the weird Pokemon shit that's taking over the world like that. I came across an article. Fresno City College will now, this upcoming semester, fall semester, will be offering a Pokemon Go based physical education class.
Wow.
Fresno City College announced that the registration will be a 4-day-a-week class.
Are they teaching?
And it will promote fitness through walking and catching Pokemon on the FCC campus. Wow.
Oh God.
Students, it says in here too, by the way, it says, students are responsible for all data use charges. The college is not picking up that bill. They're not doing that.
So like, they're teaching you how to walk.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. And what's funny too is it's being
Essentially.
taught by the soccer coach.
Oh,
So like
God.
you're going from one of the most ultimate physically fit sports where you're constantly running to
Yeah.
teaching people how to walk to play a video game. Like that's pretty far on the end of the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So to me, she must be getting a raise for this. or
How
something.
many credits? How many college credits do you get for playing Pokemon Go?
I don't know.
I'm sure it doesn't say.
It doesn't say, but
It better be a one
Yeah.
credit.
what,
Like a
what kind
1
of
hour
credit is 4 days a week? I don't even know what kind of class that is.
I don't
It's got to
know.
be a.
It's gotta be a
It's got to be
PE
like an.
a PE class or
See, why does it have to be a class? Why can't it be a club?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like seriously.
I mean,
Well, you know, that's going to be one of those things like, so like when you're a senior and you need to make up your hours,
Right.
You know, people would do like wine tasting,
okay.
or they do
bowling.
yeah, bowling,
yeah.
or they do like gun shooting or something, you know,
Right.
just like where you don't do anything. This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate class for that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we might have to hit Francis up and get his Uber driver. Was it John? He might have
He knows where all the good Pokestops are.
where all the good pokes are.
to. Yeah. All the pokes.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go is handing out lifetime bans to players who cheat, apparently.
Really?
So how can you tell?
That's pretty harsh. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you cheat?
I don't know, but that's what the Niantic or whatever company, that's what they're...
I got a buddy that's going to be kicked off very soon then.
How's he cheating?
He hasn't got out of his car once.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
is that cheating?
I mean, yeah.
As long as it's on, it takes.
In
that-
my mind, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's driven around Lone Elk at 10 miles an hour
That's probably good.
just to hatch his eggs.
Oh,
Oh,
my
wow.
God. For those of you who don't know, Lone Elk is a state park.
It's an elk sanctuary.
It's where,
Yeah.
it's where high schoolers go to get high.
Yeah,
And
and,
so-
look at deer and elk.
Yeah.
So Keith's buddy is driving around. I guess at the speed so that is it actually the catch, or do you have to go to a certain speed so that it registers you as walking?
You have to go a certain speed, so it registers you as walking, and that's how you hatch the eggs.
That is
Poke
clearly
eggs.
cheating then. I think
Yeah.
we can definitely agree on that.
Yeah,
If it has to register you as walking and you're in a goddamn car,
yeah.
you sir are a cheater.
So he hasn't got out of his car once since he started playing this game.
Is this, I imagine it's someone I know.
Yes, it is.
Pretty curious. We won't do a name drop on the show. but-
Yeah. It's. I mean, I don't think he would mind, but
Yeah.
he has no shame in it.
There is one name that is ringing in my head that, of who I think this is going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it probably is.
Initials JH.
Yeah,
Yeah. Somehow I knew it.
yeah. $0, he'll tell you too.
Yeah, it's got him written all over it.
Well, we also call him Bender because
Yeah.
he enjoys bending the rules at
Okay,
everything. Every drinking game, he is constantly bending the rules.
Trying to find a way to get a one up on everybody
Oh
else.
yeah, yeah,
So this is no different.
yeah. He's always looking for that edge.
It's just how he's wired, you know?
It really is. Like we were playing Beersby the other weekend, and like he can't throw a frisbee straight to save his life.
Yeah.
So they're all like cutting in, and he's like acting like he's trying to do this. He's
Right.
like- and then he's counting them as points, and they're coming in like vertically at you. Like
Yeah. That doesn't count, man.
no, it doesn't. But he was counting them, and he did it all night. All night he did it.
Australian. Okay.
It was a piss off.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, so we got for those out there, we have the Olympics on while we're recording, just on mute, just because it's the Olympics. You
Right.
got to have the action going.
Yeah.
We didn't last week, and that was a mistake on my part. But we got it now. We're watching some stuff. But I actually came across a funny story about an Olympian.
Nice.
Here's the headline: Gymnast bounced from Olympics for all-night drinking. Team says.
Ooh.
So Dutch gymnast Yuri van Gelder got expelled for gravely violating team rules. He went out in Rio after his finals. He's 33. He left the Olympic Village on Saturday night, spent the night celebrating, and returned in the early hours. But his team was like, "We got team rules, dude," and I guess you broke every one of them. And they literally kicked him off and sent him home. Like they put him on a plane, and he was supposed to be in the. I think, pretty sure he was supposed to get like the finals the next day.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you
yeah.
said. I thought you said.
No, I don't-
he
no,
just
I don't-
done the
Next day.
finals.
I don't think he won or medaled or anything.
Oh God.
Well, then he was screwing up big
Well,
time.
trust me, the last thing I want to do is party all night and then swing around.
Then
No,
go do some
right?
gymnastics.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no,
No.
maybe those Dutch people are just nuts. Who knows?
Freaky
Maybe it's
deaky
like-
Dutch bastard, man.
Yeah, right.
They are known to be partying a party or country. How do you want to phrase that?
A country that parties.
This also, this Dutch team has. This article says that they're known for being hardcore with their rules. I guess the rule for all Dutch athletes apparently is that once you finish your event, you go home because they don't want you distracting anybody else that's in it. Like they're hardcore in it to
Okay.
win it.
Well,
Too
that
bad they don't
sucks,
win.
You know,
Like, too bad they don't win.
I guess
Yeah.
Like-
stuff like this though. I guess they're trying to. I don't know, but yeah. So this guy went out, partied. You know, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know if he won or not. This is anything but credible. So we don't We don't really know for sure.
We're
But
not, we're not about the facts.
yeah,
you know?
we don't do facts.
Well, maybe that's just how he gets in the mood for a big event, Just
Guys
gets
in-
hammered the night before, strolls in a little hungover. Maybe that's when he performs his best.
Exactly.
Like,
You pop a vitamin water, a couple Advil, you're good to swing on some rings, man.
yeah.
See, yeah, if he was done with his events, then I
Yeah.
could totally. He's 33, so that would probably be his last Olympics, I would imagine.
Right, you're in Rio.
yeah.
I mean, come on.
If I was him and I was done with my events, I would probably be going out and getting hammered that night.
See, I don't like that they send their athletes back
Yeah,
after
I think
their
that's-
last
that's
event.
cool. I should be allowed to celebrate
Yeah.
my accomplishments and achievements if I want to.
Yeah, I think that would be. Yeah, I'm taking this as a vacation. I just worked my ass off to
Right.
be at the Olympics. Yeah, I'm staying here.
Yeah. Are you guys even paying anything? Probably not.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Side story, too, that just happened this morning. I know you guys heard about the USA team, swimming team, getting
Locked.
robbed. They were robbed at gunpoint early this
Yeah.
morning in Brazil. And Ryan Lochte delivered the quote of, yeah, I mean, shit, you put a gun to my head, but it's whatever, dude.
I told him I wasn't doing anything wrong, so I'm not getting on the ground.
I was like, dude, I'm not getting on the ground. Like, dude, I didn't do anything. I'm just chill.
I want to say Ryan Lochte's from Florida.
He is.
He is.
100%.
Yes.
I was gonna bring that up.
Florida.
He is. He's when I looked up Florida man stories earlier. It's at Florida man Ryan Lochte.
It all makes so much
Yep.
sense now.
Shit.
That dude's definitely got some amoebas in his brain. That is for
there's-
sure.
There's no doubt.
It's been in there for a while.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
thank you for the medals, Ryan Lochte, but goddamn, man, read a book.
I don't know if he could. Dude.
I just want to know if it was Lochte, if like the other guys were just like sleeping or something, and he was the only one awake. I just see them like he said they were impersonating cops. I just see them like wearing like a blue T-shirt
Yeah.
and then being like, "Well, you guys cops?" Like, yeah, it's what we wear down here. And they're like, he's like, "Oh, okay, dude. Yeah, you want all my stuff?" Like, I just see it being like the most simple jacking of all time. Like,
Yeah.
no, we're cops, man. Like, and he's like, "Oh yeah, cool. All right, well, yeah." Here.
It was only a matter of time until a story like this came out, though. I
Yeah.
mean, like the Brazil police before it came out, like we're not going to be able to protect everybody.
Right. It's just funny that Lochte gives the statements and he's just like, "No, man." I was like, "Screw that. I'm not laying down." And then he actually they took off his.
The worst spoken American. Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah. It was
yeah.
just why Lochte.
Yeah.
Like
Why
Phelps
Lochte?
probably would have knocked the guy out and like took his ass to the. He would have done something really cool.
Yeah. Fucking
Some dark Jedi
freestyled
bullshit.
all over his face.
Lochte just like got down and.
Yeah. Well, no.
No, I mean I would do the same thing. Probably.
Yeah.
For
Oh, yeah.
sure.
I just
100%.
I just like it's just fun.
If
to
I'm
make
in
fun of Lochte.
if I'm in Rio de Janeiro and like
I'm in
some
St. Louis.
random person puts a gun to me and says, "Give me all your stuff," yeah,
If I'm anywhere and you put a gun to me and say, "Give me all your stuff," you can have it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my viewpoint.
Right. Damn.
I ain't getting shot over nothing.
yeah,
That's all.
exactly.
None of my stupid possessions that are probably worth like $20
Right.
tops.
But that was the weird part about this robbery, though. They only stole his cash. They didn't take like his phone or.
I think they were thinking
anything
that
like
he
that.
had some medals on him. I think.
Really?
Oh.
So
But I also read a story today. Those medals are not actual metal. I mean, they're not actually gold.
they're coated like
Yeah.
it's gold
Yeah.
outer coating.
So if that's what they were going for, that would be really funny because that would be just the dumbest
thing
thing,
is, like,
for them to think that.
those medals will be worth something because they're Olympic medals, but you're not just gonna be able to sell those.
Right. Yeah, it's
Like,
not like, yeah, you can't just take that to a jewelry
people,
store.
they're traceable. They are like to the event
Well,
specific.
yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, as far as news stories go, you guys got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Griff, you got anything?
I'm about out.
I
Yeah.
got one more, and it's a video, so it'll make it a little easier. But this is kind of taking it to a kind of a scary note of the show. So I don't mean to make it depressing, but I came across this thing, or this story, and I was like, whoa, this is like a 2016 classic, like, okay, this is the age we live in today, but damn, this is scary. Check this out. Listen to this.
Next tonight here, a Texas mother making a horrifying discovery, finding video of her children's bedroom. Streaming live online, strangers able to watch it. It turns out the feed from her home camera she was using to watch over her twin daughters had been hacked. Here's ABC's Kana Whitworth tonight.
Tonight, a wake-up call for families using home surveillance cameras. A Houston mother terrified to learn the camera she set up to keep her girls safe was instead giving people around the world a live view of her
Right.
daughter's every move.
Right.
We have security cameras
is
to protect
disgusting.
them.
Right.
And I feel like I've failed because I'm not
Check this
protecting
out,
them. They're
though.
in my house.
The images were found on the website Livestream Viewer by another mother more than 2,000 miles away in Oregon who saw the footage and immediately posted it on a Houston mom's Facebook page.
Can I just
People are
ask why
watching my
this
kids in
other
their home,
mother
dressing,
is
sleeping,
on this
playing.
website?
I don't know.
It's your worst parents' worst night.
No, that she. Well,
So
they'll
is
go
it
on and
the-
see, but it's like a Google thing. Like you can live stream anything. Like you can hook
Okay.
this up and live. So like, if you're going to this site and you want to live stream somebody bird watching, I think this might have popped up, and then she said, "Whoa, that's a kid's bedroom. Like that's fucked up."
Yeah,
And so she
okay.
straight went to Facebook and was like, "Who's this? Who's this?" But,
Yeah,
So like the weird purse.
I think it actually. I don't know if it says. Let's just see if it says something about that.
There.
All over the internet, unsuspecting people caught on live cameras, walking their dogs, sleeping, even baby monitors.
Whoa.
If the system is connected to the
Baby
internet,
monitors. Whoa.
then it's vulnerable to attack. And most of these systems have not been designed to be secure. So they offer
come
multiple
on, man.
opportunities for somebody that knows what they're doing to break into them.
Jennifer says she changed her Wi-Fi password, but thinks hackers accessed the camera through a video game her kids were playing. Kana Whitworth, ABC News, Los Angeles.
I think she's wrong about the video game thing, but the video showed her looking through an app, like all these different things that were
Yeah.
live streaming. So I think somebody just saw a kid's bedroom and was like, "That's fucked up." The baby monitor thing is super fucking creepy to me. Like that's even creepier. Like this is bad. But but the article also goes on to say that there at the time that she saw it and got the wind of the Facebook thing, there was over 500 people live viewing it,
That
live
is
streaming.
absolutely disgusting.
Well, they say her daughters were 8
Man.
and 6 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the
man.
fuck
man.
is up with people?
I
man?
know, right?
So there's a few, obviously the blatant problems with this, but
Yeah.
so these devices are not designed to be secure.
Wouldn't that be the only thing that you? I mean,
So
if you're-
Like I would
Yeah.
think it would be like a closed circuit TV. You know what I mean? Like
but if it's broadcasting across your Wi-Fi, I know
guess,
that
yeah.
it's vulnerable to
yeah.
attack.
But we're talking these things that he's talking about. It's a legit. They show the picture. It's a legit security camera, like that they have in like in pawn shops and stuff.
yeah,
This is like a legit one. This is not like a video camera. Like okay,
Yeah.
So this thing that we're talking about, yes, you got to connect it to your Wi-Fi and shit. So were they saying that they didn't necessarily hack into the security thing, but they hacked into her Wi-Fi and then got into that through her Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm not sure how that works, but if you got into the security thing, like yeah, that shit should be built when it should have like
built-in security
yes, when
features.
you're obviously going to connect it to the internet, like, and it's a security device. You have to
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Now listen, there are great hackers out there. People will hack into anything. I get
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
but just from this article alone, when they did the research, they were finding multiple other fucked up things like baby monitors and shit. That
yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
Well, I was always told that when you
That's
buy a
dark.
laptop with a webcam built in, that you are supposed to put a piece of tape over
Because
it.
I've heard that
people
too.
can hack.
Yeah.
I've heard people used to be able to hack like Xbox Connects and stuff like
Yeah.
that. The cameras on there.
Yeah.
I've heard people used to.
Well, have you
hack
guys
those.
ever seen the movie Unfriended?
I have not.
not.
I've actually heard that was not bad though.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge horror movie guy. I will watch the good ones, the bad ones, the really fucking bad ones. I'll watch them all.
Is there
This
such
one was
thing
not
as
that
good
bad.
ones?
Oh yeah, oh god, it's a great one. What are you talking about, man? But yeah, that whole thing was like, long story short, the whole thing is through computer webcams, and the person like would hack into Keith. They're all in different. There's like 8 people, and it's like I know what you did thing.
Yeah.
But they'll turn Grifford's webcam on to your screen and show you what you know what I'm saying.
What
So
I'm
it's like-
doing?
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
all crazy. But so he's like somebody's just like motherboarding it, and I've heard of stuff like that actually happening. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. it
yeah.
has.
So but back to this though, it's just like, dude, 500 people were watching these
While
two
watching
girls
two
just
little girls.
douche their bedroom.
That
man.
is so creepy.
That's yeah.
I mean, it's beyond creepy.
I don't
honestly.
know. I want to call the mom out though. Why do you feel the need to have security cameras in your daughter's bedroom?
That's true.
Also,
they do-
Why?
6 and 8.
Yeah.
too.
What
So,
kind
like,
of
this
mischief is a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old gonna get up
This
to?
is not an infant child where like you're
Yeah.
monitoring them basically.
Yeah.
This is some overbearing parenting. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
I thought this.
I don't want to call her out necessarily.
Right.
I feel
for
bad
that.
for her.
I feel
Right.
bad, but what are you doing? With
but also
video
that is a strange parenting tactic.
I always think of it this way. You are your best protection. You have to think about that before you install web cameras in your daughter's bedrooms, you have to think, this is probably vulnerable. Do I want to put my kids through this?
Yep.
Just so I can see what they're doing at all times?
Yeah.
No.
And I wonder how old the
Definitely.
mother is, because I do
Yeah.
think there could be a generational issue where people think they can just trust this type of technology, and they
Yeah.
don't understand that this
I
stuff
think that's
is all
I think that's a big part
is
of
all
it.
easily
Yeah.
accessible to people who want access to it.
I think that is the older heard that generation thinking, well, it's a security camera.
right.
It's fine.
It's gonna
Well,
be
see,
safe.
I don't think it's necessarily like the company's like problem to put this security feature in. Like,
Yeah.
it-
Well,
it's
if
not
they got
there.
it through her Wi-Fi, then that's entirely on her.
Exactly.
Okay, so here it is. The app is called Live Camera Viewer. The Oregon woman who posted the image to put it on Facebook said that she was looking for satellite images of Earth with her son, downloaded the app, and it came up. It says the app taps into surveillance feeds from around the world. This article says, from a tiger enclosure in a Japanese zoo to an intersection in Guadalajara, Mexico. Any kind of camera, basically. This app is like basically for hackers to show what they're hacking into.
That's
that's
really
crazy.
cool.
Yeah.
Actually,
Some of the
I kind of want to
cameras-
get this app.
Probably gonna check this out.
Yeah.
Well, it says some of the cameras are clearly not publicly run. Bedrooms, hotel rooms, home surveillance cameras can also
Maybe
be
I
found.
don't want to check
That's
this
So
out.
there's some fucked
Yeah.
up shit. The feeds are sorted by the number of likes, so it had to have been high for them to show up. Jennifer said she believes her daughter's bedroom had been streaming since at least late July, so over a month,
And I bet she's being
and currently had
Optimistic there.
571 likes, meaning that at least that many people had been watching the feed live.
more than that have been watching.
Yeah.
570 people
Liked
it.
Yeah.
You disgusting motherfuckers.
How do
security-
you like?
Security experts said that the hackers likely found the family's IP address by accessing her daughter's iPad through a video game the girls were playing.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I mean, that's the thing.
Wow.
Right? The hackers, they're always finding backdoors. Like
Yeah.
small, yeah.
And so they said, oh, these two girls, okay, now I'm going to make, oh, wait, there's a security camera in there. Oh, bingo.
Boom. I'm gonna put that online for the world to see.
Yeah, like I got a smart refrigerator.
They
Yeah.
apparently,
You know?
I bet people can get into your system
Well,
through that stuff.
Yeah.
here's the other thing, too. They apparently took control of the cameras, security cameras, through the family's modem and DVR system. So they're fucking cable and shit.
Wow. Yeah, I've been watching Mr. Robot, and
Yeah.
that show has me believing that they can get into your shit through just about.
How do you like it,
anything.
man?
Yeah.
I love it.
Dude, it's really good.
It is.
Well, it's scary, though, because it's like, yeah, anything, like shows like that, anything. And then you see stuff like this, and you're like, damn, man. That,
Yeah. It's,
Like, think about the amount of work that took to
the thing is, it might not have taken very much at all.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess not. But
Yeah,
I just
you know?
think like they hack into a video game, then they go through the DVR, then they go through this, and all just to, I don't know, maybe not.
But
I
for
don't
them,
know much
that,
about
that could be like 3 lines of code
That's
that they
true.
wrote. Just
Yeah,
boom, boom,
exactly.
boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Well, this is anything incredible. We don't really know.
Yeah.
We don't know much. We're not about that
I-
hacker life.
I know Mr. Robot. That is my
Yeah.
educational source on this.
Same here. That's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Did you make it through season 1?
Yeah, I'm on season 2.
You're on season 2.
Yeah,
I
definitely
haven't
plan
started
on-
season 2 yet. So
It's on demand or whatever on a normal cable.
on
Oh, so
Charter
you've
or
seen-
whatever.
Yeah.
You've seen season 1?
Oh yeah.
I got it. I'm definitely
Oh, yeah.
trying to jump on that one for sure.
Dude.
That's all on Amazon Prime or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, so yeah, that was my last story that I had, I think, and yeah, it's kind of depressing. But I was just like, wow, man, I feel like
No, that's
I gotta
creepy,
talk
man.
about
That is very creepy.
Yeah.
And just
Well, people need to think about this when
Yeah.
they purchase stuff like that, man.
absolutely.
Like,
Anything that's going into the digital sphere,
Yeah.
be careful about.
oh yeah, you have to be. Like, I'm all about convenience. I'm all about making
100%.
things easier. I love technology, but you just got to be a little skeptical of it sometimes, you know?
And stop filming your 8-year-old daughter.
Yeah,
That's weird,
seriously.
too.
Yeah, for
Seriously, take the cameras out of the
Yeah.
bedrooms.
Yeah.
You don't need cameras in
That's
bedrooms.
strange.
Yeah.
Someone draws on the wall, so you're gonna review the fucking
Yeah.
your security footage of your daughter. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe at a school.
Yeah,
like
sure,
that
sure.
makes sense, but no, not in your
So like
bedroom.
these children are gonna grow up with absolutely no expectation of privacy. And,
Yeah, you know what would have happened if my parents were like, all of a sudden when I was like 8, 10, you know what? We're putting up a camera in your room. Yeah, that's coming down.
I
in
would have
about
lost
2
my
seconds.
shit Yeah.
I
I
would've
would have
been-
broken it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been like, yeah, sure, go ahead, put the camera
Yeah.
up, and then I would have broke it.
Ground me for the next fucking year, but I'm breaking this camera.
Yeah.
You're not filming me.
Like, especially if I was like comfortable when I was younger with it. Like, once I hit puberty, that thing was coming
Gotta
down.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine?
No,
Dude,
I don't
that's-
want to imagine.
That's a whole nother bag of worms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not getting into that.
But that's a problem.
Well, yeah, so I think that we'll wrap up the news section with that. Before we close this thing out, I guess the last thing we got is any Hoosier stories of the week. Anybody?
I don't have any Hoosier stories. I mean, there's Hoosiers among us.
I have a story that happened. I don't know.
Actually, we could talk about what just happened out front before I even walked in
That it was some Hoosier shit.
in your house,
Yeah,
man.
that was Hoosier. We before we started recording this podcast, we actually running a little late. My dickhead neighbor who keeps trying to steal my parking spot. I guess got really drunk. This is a Sunday afternoon. When I found out about it, I think it was about 4:30, maybe 4 or 5 ish in the afternoon. And she had run into about, I think they said 4 or 5 parked cars in different locations, by the way, not in like a string.
Oh, I thought it was all.
Oh, I thought it was all this boom, boom, boom,
No,
boom.
Yeah.
From what I understand from my other neighbors that were outside,
She's
2
playing-
were over here by the corner, like she was turning and hit 2, and then came over here by the alley and tried going like an alleyway, and then like hit 2 more, I think.
Oh God! So it was
Then-
like a pinball.
Then pulled over and like ran up to her apartment, trying to like, I guess was like, you guys didn't see shit. I don't know.
Home safe, home safe.
Yeah,
My neighbor said when she got out, it was like clear that like, wow, you're hammered. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's some Hoosier shit, man.
Yeah,
And
that
this
is-
girl has a reputation for
Yeah, she's known for the party life, I guess.
for driving.
Oh, and for driving.
Yeah,
Yeah, intoxicated.
yeah.
Why?
For parking her car just in strange positions.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
like when she
you've
would-
witnessed this, like
No,
often.
we just moved in, but the guy that lived here before, like, it was like a bad thing. So yeah, that was some Hoosier shit. Then I guess it was Saturday or Friday, sometime over the weekend. We had to go get some stuff for the house, just whatever. We went to Walmart, and I just already know. We went to the one in on Hanley in Brentwood.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What do you think? I'm with my girlfriend, and she says, that's not bad. This one's not. And I said, I work in Clayton right down the street. This one is an unsuspecting Hoosier Walmart. You don't think so because
Is-
it's
Yeah.
Brentwood.
Isn't every Walmart just kind of like?
Yes,
Yeah.
but this one is extra. I'm telling you, it's extra, man. And she did not believe me. She came in, did not believe me. And I said, okay, we'll see. And we park, we get out the car, and we're walking to go across the big main, how Walmarts have the giant crosswalks.
Oh,
to
yeah,
walk in.
yeah.
As we're walking in, we see this Hoosier ass dude and this Hoosier ass chick walking out like raggedy ass jeans, like a shirt that hasn't been washed about 5 years, like smoking cigarettes, look like they're like just methed out, And as we're walking, they're coming out to the parking lot, and a truck is going through the thing. He finishes a cigarette and just dunks it into the guy's fucking bed of his truck as he's driving by.
Oh,
Like it was a fucking ashtray.
what a
Like
Hoosier.
it's something he does all the time.
Well, like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
just like and I literally went like this, hit my girlfriend and said,
Whoa, you hit your girlfriend?
no, come on now.
Talking-
Oh, come
talking about some
on.
Hoosier
Come
Come
on
on,
now,
man.
guys. I gently tapped my girlfriend on the arm.
Stay away from those Walmarts. They're
Yeah.
starting to rub off on you.
I gently looked at her and said, we literally took 10 steps. We took 10 steps, and we just saw some Hoosier ass shit. Then we get inside, and then obviously it's Walmart. Hoosier people everywhere. But then we go to check out, and we're buying alcohol, and she IDs us because we're together, me and my girlfriend. And my girlfriend now has like dyed blondish-ish hair, light brownish. And her ID, which was when she was a teenager, was like dark black. And the cashier looks at her ID and says, looks at her and looks down and says, you look better with black hair, and gives her the thing. And like gives her the receipts, like, leave. And she was just like, what? she was like, oh, all right.
Did I ask you for,
Exactly.
for hairstyle
And I was like,
advice?
I just wanted to point at her and be like, Hoosier ass. That's some Hoosier shit.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
That
So
is-
she called out your girlfriend.
Yeah, no, she was just blatantly like did like the like up and down looking ID face, and it wasn't like an age thing. It was just like you look better with black hair.
Man, your
Like,
hair looks stupid.
yeah, like you look ugly right now because you know,
Speaking of that, the look up, look down at your ID thing. Stop.
I know.
Oh God, it pisses me off. Every time I get alcohol, it's always staring me up and down. Dude,
It's me.
do you want me to do the same cheesy ass smile I have on my license picture?
And plus,
Like,
I don't know about you guys. I haven't got mine renewed ever, so it's my pictures. And I was a sophomore in high school.
yeah,
I've got mine.
No,
renewed.
no. Yeah, I look like a tiny little. You know, I'm like a little kid. Man.
Yeah.
That'd be 10 years ago. You know, that's.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so that was funny, and I just, you know, the past couple episodes I haven't really had much of a Hoosier story, but I had some solid Hoosier shit this weekend. Yeah.
But I'll tell you the worst Walmart in the St. Louis metropolitan area. It's the one off Telegraph.
Telegraph is bad.
That's what you guys say. I don't know. You know, I don't really ever go out that way. So
I used to go there a lot, and yeah,
Yeah.
that was I mean, growing up in South County, that was probably the closest one to my house. And
Yeah.
it was bad. It still is bad.
Well, like sometimes I'll just like if I know I need to go to Walmart, I'll just wait till like really late at night and go then.
Try to wait out the crazy.
Yeah,
There'll
'cause,
still
like,
be some. I
Oh,
promise
yeah.
you that.
there's always some.
I think the real crazies would come out then.
Yeah, there's just not as many, so you
Yeah.
might be able to.
Oh,
You know,
so you're just going for the number
can
game.
keep the
You're playing the
distance.
number game.
yeah, I'm
Right.
playing a numbers game. Yeah.
you can at least like keep 10 feet in between you.
If
and
you
them.
see
That's
like
just-
somebody in the canned meat aisle, like you can go over to the soda aisle, you know, and just escape them.
I got you. I get it. I get it.
not fighting them off, you know.
Yeah, exactly. They're like leeches.
That's funny.
Yep, yes they are.
All right. Well, hey, if you guys don't have anything else, say it now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out to Michael Phelps.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out to Michael Phelps, man. This is the most decorated Olympian ever.
Yeah.
And we literally got to witness
His entire career.
his like
Yeah.
I've known Michael Phelps half of my life. He has
True.
been in the Olympics for 16 years and I'm 24 years old.
True.
So like this dude is just unreal. I don't care about his off I was going to say court, but I guess he swims, so out of the pool issues.
Nice.
Like I don't really care about that. Let's honor this man for what he is.
I'm with you 100%.
But I hope he can keep his nose clean from here on out.
Yes.
For those out of the pool issues. Now, Keith, you're 25 years old too.
Oh, I am 25. I forgot about
Oh
that.
my God! Did you say the wrong age?
Yeah, I said I said I was 24.
Oh my
Hey, man.
God!
My birthday was last month. It still hasn't registered that
He
I'm
was
25
just talking about
yet.
his ID and shit,
Yep.
and he just
Yeah.
didn't even know how old he was.
Got to work on that, Keith.
Yeah, I got to remember I'm 25 now.
You're
I don't know.
You're like one of those basketball players that comes over from a different country and everyone thinks he's 18 out of high school, but he's really like 28.
Maybe I just don't want to grow up. I think I'm just going to stop maturing after the age of 24.
I'm down with that. Yeah, kind of shut it off at 26.
Yeah, I'm done.
No, but Keith, I'm with you. Shout out to Phelps, man. No one really cares about swimming. Like, let's be honest. We care about when the Olympics are here. But if we want to talk about just a natural winner, like a legit top, every top level, like the highest level winner, I mean, you gotta give it
Absolutely.
up.
Phelps
I mean,
is the man.
The next highest gold medal count is like 9, and he has 23.
He's my, like
So
over double.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unreal how great he is. I don't know. Usain Bolt, I guess, would be comparable, but
Right. But it's different because like it's less. He's more
Well,
one
it-
event. You know, it's like one type.
That's
of
true. He's
running,
not doing multiple
whereas
races.
Phelps is mastering
Multiple races,
Multiple
strokes, different type format. We're doing
Right.
length. We're doing relays where you have to really kick some ass on your
Yeah.
section.
and
You know what I
just
mean?
killing it across the board.
Crazy. I mean, yeah. And it's like Keith was saying last episode. These are not things like the basketball team where we say, "Hey, Griff, you're really good at basketball. We want you to play." He had to win to qualify. Like, so that
Right.
makes it even
Yeah.
better. Like, he
Oh,
literally
yeah.
had to win your way up there, and then you just constantly. What is this? His third Olympics?
Fourth.
He's
Just
been in the Olympics since he was 15.
Yeah, he
years old.
started in Athens, right?
I think he's.
Sydney
Was that his
2000.
first one?
Sydney was
I think he
2000.
might have-
Sydney was 2000.
So-
then it was Greece.
So Greece was where he won his first. His first Olympics, he was 15. He didn't win any.
I think
medals.
Greece
Yeah.
was 04,
His
I
next
think.
Olympics
Had to be.
He won like 8.
Yeah.
In Athens, I think. So,
yeah,
Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah,
man.
definitely. Shout out Mike Phelps for sure.
for sure.
Phelps.
Well, shout out to the entire United States team down there at the Olympics as well. I just wanted to.
America.
Oh God.
Give us a little taste. What do you want? You want to be the next Misha?
Oh. I play Pokemon Go.
Team USA.
Should we close out on that one too?
Yeah. I think
Oh
we
yeah, we need to close out on Misha.
I think we will. Well, okay. We got everything. We got everything ready to go now. So the submission process should be hopefully close to done. I know I've been saying that for the past episode or whatever, but we're working on it. But we'll be there soon enough. Other than that, yeah, I think that's about it. We're gonna wrap this up. As always, thanks for joining in and checking us out. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I guess we'll see you next week.
Deuces.
Peace.